Hello, we're going to do a little walk around demonstration on this new product. This is the Ford Transit with a sunset bands conversion. So super smart conversion done on a very reliable vehicle. This is the 150 chassis of the Ford Transit and the shorter wheelbase. You can always get these extended wheelbase as well. And then this has a medium roof. So with Ford you can get a low roof, medium roof, and then a high roof. Typically, conversion vehicles have to be the high roof because of the way that the interior paneling is made from Ford. However, since this was a cargo spec with windows, Sunset Vans was able to put in their own interior paneling that's very slim. So typically with the Ford, you would actually have that interior paneling drop down in here. Why that's important is on a side entry lift, or like on this rear entry one, you have more room at the doors because those are tall doors there. This is tall side door. But on the OEM setup from Ford, that interior paneling hangs really low. Sunset Vans also did a really nice, clean job of making sure that this is a simple conversion. And they added an interlock system with the lift, so we'll show you how all that works. So with the vehicle on, we're going to set the parking brake, and the parking brake is now electronic here. So you press on the brake and then pull that sets the parking brake. There used to be a hand brake here. Now on the new Transits, that's gone away. And then we have an interlock system here. So I'll tell you more about that as we use it. But basically this is telling us that the vehicle is in park and that we have our parking brake set, so we're not going to move. So we hit unlock here, make sure all the doors are unlocked. So with the vehicle running, vehicle in park, parking brake set, but they can be able to come and operate the lift here. So you always want to make sure that the lift is on. You can turn it off if you want to. So there's the on and off switch. There's a green light to indicate that your lift switch is on. And you'll know everything's ready to go based on that interlock system because it's flashing there, but also the white light on here will be on. That means it's ready to go. And with these Braun lifts, you have an anti-sway mechanism. That's what that little hook is right here. So I actually pulled up the lift first to release that, and then we're going to press and hold the unfold button. That unfold button then of course is going to have the lift come down, and it stops at a horizontal position because with lifts you have two control setups, up and down, separate from fold and unfold. I'll show you why that's important in a minute. So then we just press and hold the down button, and that's going to allow the lift to then move vertically up and down. So then once this is down, this little plate will kick out, and I'm on a hill here, so I'm going to have to give it a little assistance. Basically that plate rolls down, so then you can roll a wheelchair onto here. And then once we're on the lift itself, we're going to press the up button. The person can steady themselves with these little handrails. On the commercial setup there's a seat belt. Personal use, they don't have that. And then of course this little plate folds up, so you're not going to roll off of the lift here. So then it stops at the horizontal position. Again, why I said that was important is you don't want the wheelchair to be folded in when this is coming in, so it stops at that horizontal position, so then you can unload. And then we have these two wheelchair positions, dedicated wheelchair positions, and then you have these seats that fold up and down. These are Freedman's seats here, so we have a release here to go to the horizontal position, and then the release at the back allows that seat to set up. So you have a single seat here and then a double bench here, so you can have up to 5 seated people, including the driver, if that space was taken up and you had a wheelchair position. Or you could have 2 wheelchair positions, driver and passenger, and then typically with the way this is set up here, you can still have a seated passenger in this position. For now, we'll just go ahead and close this up. And then of course inside the Ford itself, you got a lot of standard features that are great. This is just the XL model with limited upgrades. Great for commercial use because you got color, radio screen here, AC. What's nice about Sunset, again, they use the OEM rear AC control unit to be able to give you rear AC and heat instead of doing an aftermarket knob setup like some other conversion companies. They just use the original OEM Ford setup. So Like I said, just a really smart conversion. Comes with the Sherlock tie downs for your wheelchair pieces. Very, very clean and reliable. We sell a lot of these because they do the job and they can hold a lot of weight. And it's a very simple conversion. So then we close this back up. And then these doors, I just open up to the regular position here, kind of at a 45 to the car. Gives you still plenty of room for that lift access. If you ever needed more, you can just unlock that, and that releases that bar inside of there. And then they can go even further out. As you close this back up, that'll just hook back in there. So then you're able to shut this up, turn the lift off if you want. That's what you got. So thank you so much for watching. Let us know if this would work for you. Take care.